Hey guys, it's Lord Civic. Today is a happy day, the happiest day of my life. A day that will be long remembered. A day that will bring peace, justice, and security. But all jokes aside, this is a pretty big day. Today is March 31st and the Skywalker Saga is finally available in physical format. Every single movie in the Skywalker Saga and even spin-off movies today is finally available in 4K. I also was able to pick up Rogue One on 4K. So for today, we're just going to be unboxing a video, and then also every day corresponding after this video release, I will be reviewing one individual film per day, and I will actually be giving away a digital copy of each individual film corresponding with day, and I'll go over all that specific details when I do my first review of The Phantom Menace tomorrow. But if you are interested in winning a digital copy of any of the films, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for details that I'll be putting in other videos. From here, okay, let's hop into the actual unboxing right now. So I will be reviewing Rogue One. When it comes to Rogue One's turn, I'm going to be doing prequels first, then we'll do Solo, then Rogue One. So we'll put this over here for now when I get to that review. Also, I have my 1080p Star Wars Blu-ray, going to keep it because the casing is absolutely gorgeous. But as Sharpay says, out with the old, in with the new. And here is the Star Wars 4K collection. I haven't seen a Star Wars film in almost 3 months now because I've kind of just been saving. I knew this was releasing, so I kind of wanted to save until I got to finally watch it in the 4K DI, or I guess, I know most of the films, like the prequels, were shot in like 1080p or 2K or whatever, but upscaled to 4K at least, and I know the megabytes is way higher than Disney Plus. I think Disney Plus is between 15 and 25 or 35, and then I know on these discs it's between like 55 and 65 megabytes per second bit rate. So like audio in physical, audio on the physical and visually on the video is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So my God, this packaging is gorgeous. I love the Death Star 1 and the Death Star 2 I actually like a lot too. But you know, it gets to a point where there's honestly too many Death Stars. Just gonna leave it at that. So let's, oh, shoot. Okay. So first we have, oh, this is a special letter that they were telling from Mark Hamill. I'm going to have some B-roll so you guys can see it up closer, but basically it starts with what an extraordinary journey it's been and ends with may the force be with you always. Signed by Mark Hamill. It's a pre-signed thing, it's not an actual signature. Otherwise, he'd be putting thousands of dollars worth of things in these boxes. Also the digital codes, not going to show those because they will be rewarded when I pick the winner. Make sure to watch all the reviews for those over the next couple of days. And it comes with this beautiful booklet, man. Okay. So let's see, Skywalker Saga. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And it has like the opening Star Wars, like it's like a title screen, like it's the opening title screen. That's cool. Then we had The Phantom Menace by Naboo, Starfighter by Doug Chiang. I didn't get to meet him, but I saw him in person at last year's Star Wars Celebration when he was doing the panel for Phantom Menace. He was going over like all the different designs and like the trial and error that they do, and then they also talked about like the audio design. I'm gonna go like all of this in like my personal reviews, but like Phantom Menace is not like my favorite Star Wars film. It's actually in my bottom 3 Star Wars Star Wars films when I like rank them, but like the work that goes into, like, people don't even realize how much work goes into movies, like especially even the pod racing sequence. That's like one of my favorite sequences in all Star Wars, and like so much time and effort went into those. Then we have Attack of the Clones by Ryan Church. The Clone Wars, right when they get dispatched in the Battle of the Arena after the Jedi all come out. Then we have Revenge of the Sith, Duel of the Jedi, or named on the soundtrack, Battle of the Heroes, art by Eric T. Tymans. I think that's how you say his name. This is beautiful art. It kind of reminds me of Ralph McGuire, the original trilogy director. This is really cool. Then Ralph McGuire, the GOAT, Star Wars A New Hope, The Millennium Falcon. New Hope is actually my favorite Star Wars movie. So this is probably the most exciting. Well, honestly, I'm excited to watch this, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, Rogue. Honestly, I'm excited to watch all of them. I don't even know which order. Like, I'm gonna watch them in the number order, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause I've already seen them all, so it's not like I'm like a first time watching. But like, I'm super duper excited to watch all these movies. Empire Strikes Back. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so amazing to watch the Cloud City battle and like all these other stuff. And like, as I was saying, like Disney Plus has been nice, but I think the peak nits on even all the HDR content that they had was like 200 nits. When my TV, I think, can reach between like 900 and 1,000. It's an OLED, so it's more on shadow detail and blacks, but I'm not even using 20% of my TV's max brightness. When like watching The Mandalorian was like really annoying. I don't know if they're gonna release it in a Blu-ray 4K format. They should, because I definitely buy it. But then we have Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader's arrival. Oh, such a beautiful moment. My favorite moment in Star Wars, all Star Wars, is actually the battle between Luke and Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi, and then the whole sequence of the Emperor and the Redemption. Like, honestly, I can't watch that moment. And the music, like John Williams, like he's always like in his bag with his music, but like he reaches like another level of music that plays during that part. Like he like activates God mode at that part. Like I don't even know where he came up with that melody. And like, I mean, it's a melody, but it's like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Luke versus Vader on YouTube, and like Luke versus Vader in Return of the Jedi song. Like he activates God mode. It's literally ridiculous what he does with that song. Force Awakens, the Falcon reveal. I know it like rehashed a lot of stuff about New Hope, but I like the movie. It has some cool sequences, and it was also like, I guess this is not the right term, but the first like next gen Star Wars movie when it comes to like special effects and stuff like that. It has a lot of film grain. I really like the lens flare. I know a lot of people don't like the lens flare, but I wish Rise of Skywalker had more of that. The Last Jedi. I know it's gonna be divisive, but I think Rian Johnson is a GOAT. I love Knives Out. I love Looper. The episodes of Breaking Bad that he directed are fantastic. Ozymandias, I think how you pronounce it, is literally probably the greatest hour of entertainment of any visual media that I've ever seen. Like Breaking Bad is a fantastic show, but like I don't know if he wrote it or I know he directed it, but like Rian Johnson went off with that episode. And I think The Last Jedi, I feel like in a couple years they'll be more appreciated once it ages. And that's what people don't realize with Star Wars movies. You gotta wait for them to age, I guess, per se. I didn't like it personally until like the third time I watched it, but that's when I finally got it. And I was like, whoa, this man was in his bag. Then we had The Rise of Skywalker by J.J. Abrams. The Last Jedi artist I was just going on about Rian Johnson is Seth Egstrom. Pretty cool. Rise of Skywalker. I thought it was pretty disappointing for a final movie in one of the, if not greatest sagas of all time, but I mean, it has some cool visual moments, and it's the newest movie, so it's probably gonna have the best visual effects. Probably not, not probably, because I've already seen it, but it's not the prettiest one. The prettiest Star Wars movies are The Last Jedi and Rogue One. Like those, from a cinematographer standpoint, those movies are fantastic. And then, the art's by Andrei Wallin and Stefan Tappan. Wow. They had two artists for Rise of Skywalker. That's impressive. Then we have behind the scenes. The Pod Race, Attack of the Clones, C-3PO and Anthony Daniels in costume. Oh wow. Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, Battle of General Grievous versus. They were named Magna Guards. I actually didn't know the name of the guards, but that's pretty cool. Then we have Shooting the First Glimpse of Mos Eisley in Tunisia, New Hope. Honestly, dude, they really put so much work into this stuff in Empire Strikes Back when they were like making all the different like vehicles and the creatures and stuff like that. Return of the Jedi, Death Star 2, George Lucas. Force Awakens, that's Jakku, Rian Johnson with Rey, Daisy Ridley, and I follow him on Twitter. I'm really sorry, his name is just blanking my mind, but like I'm not like, that's not Peter Mayhew. He died before. No, he died after Last Jedi, I think. But I don't know who that is in costume. But I know the new guy. Like I follow him on Twitter and stuff. But I respect him. Like I'm not like being disrespectful or anything. I just can't remember his name. Rise Skywalker, J.J. Abrams and Adam Driver, the GOAT, the person that carried the sequel trilogy on his back. in the remnants of the Death Star 2, John Boyega and Oscar Isaac. I love those two so much. There's such nice characters. And then we have the closeout of the films. So yeah, I'm so excited to like hop in and finally watch it. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like to enter to win the digital copies of it. I think I'll keep it like this, it's really beautiful. But make sure to sign up if you'd like to win the digital copies. And also, I think the review will either be out tomorrow, and I'll also be unboxing the Persona 5 Royal Premium Edition, so make sure to look forward to that. And I'll also be giving away a copy of Persona 5 Royal, additionally to also giving a copy of the digital copies of Star Wars corresponding to each film. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.